Hey YouTube, this is Son of Prepper 1. Have to make this video because it's on my heart, because it's every day for the last few months I'm getting calls from ladies. I'm giving my number out. You know I give my number out. I'd rather talk on the phone and try to solve any problem that you have, and it's easier to talk. Going back and forth on emails do not work. I need to know everything about you. You might say, well, I got to bug out, and then I find out you have a problem walking. That's not going to work. I can't give you that suggestion. We have to come up with other alternatives. Single ladies, be it widowed or divorced or never married, a lot of you have kids and you are the only provider for your family. Women in the last 2 months, I don't know if you've come up to the conclusion that you're feeling vulnerable because the economy is bad. Everything's bad. We're not on the right path as a country. And you're reaching out, and I commend you. Keep doing that because you're not crazy. The one I was just talking to a few minutes ago asked me if she was crazy. You're not crazy. You are smart enough to look ahead and you see there's a problem coming. It's hard to find answers for you. As a single person or a single income, you're limited on incomes. So what is the solution for you? First of all, you gotta reach out. You have to make connections. You have to find other preppers. You have to find other people that are concerned. It's going to take a community. For you, you can't find a community right now, then find 1 or 2 people that you can join together. A lady from California is moving into my area. She's got to get out of California, so she's moving. And she's found a nice lady not far from us that she'll be renting a room from. So it's working out great. So even if she just goes from California to my area of the country, I know her stress level is going to go way down and her chance of survival is going way up just because of where she's moving to. We need to connect people together. So, I don't know, what do you think about one video just for North Carolina, one for California, so you guys can start talking, because it does work. If you put yourself out there, you will find people. I don't keep a database of where you are, but I know, cities keep popping up in conversations, but I don't write it down, and I don't want to connect you unless you really want me to, but I don't want a database. I don't want to keep track. Plus, I'm very, very, very busy, which is good. Makes the day go by quicker. So, you're not crazy for trying to find an answer. But you cannot survive if you're in an apartment in a big city, you're in a suburban area, and you're by yourself. You got to connect. You can't stay up 24 hours a day. And I'm even thinking you need to connect on a sense that the economy is going to get worse. The amount of debt, the amount of money that we're trying to spend is going to drive the dollar into the ground, causing inflation and hyperinflation. At that point, you're going to have a roommate. Even if you're a single guy, you need to be looking, hey, I need to find a good quality person I can room with and share an apartment to cut the cost in half. Because pretty soon, you're not going to have that choice. You're not going to afford that apartment. You're not going to be able to afford gas. You're not going to be able to afford electric. So you're going to need help. And that's a good way to do it. Plus, having another person to rely on is important. It takes a community. That's why I'm building a community here. That's why I have multiple families coming here, and that's for a reason. I can't do it alone. And if you're a single person, it makes it even harder. And if you have no support structure or family close by, it makes it almost impossible. I don't want to discourage you. I want to give you solutions. You could. I've seen it happen. I've been part of it where 4 or 5 single ladies, or it could be families, it could be anybody, get together and buy a piece of property, 2-3 acres. That's all you need to survive. If it's flat ground, you can be very productive with raised beds with chickens and rabbits. You could survive. So if you get a few ladies together, after you put your neck on the line, buy a piece of property, form an LLC, do it through an attorney, make it legal, have some bylaws, and at least you would have a place to bug out, because a lot of these single people, they don't have a place to go. Where are you going to go? If you've got to leave your unsafe area, you just can't wander the streets. But if you had a place, you could start developing now. If it's as simple as making a fire pit, clearing some brush out of the way, making some good campsites for tents, then eventually get that thing paid off quickly. Put storage building, a 10 by 16, 10 by 24 building on it. 3 or 4 ladies would be comfortable in there. Wouldn't be ideal, but it's better than a 10. And then you can add on. You could get another another storage building. You have to be proactive. When this happens, if you're not proactive now, your chances of surviving an economic collapse, and I'm not even talking marauders, I'm not even talking the threat from people trying to steal what you have, I'm just talking collapse of the dollar. And in our society, I've been talking to people say they can cut the animosity, they can feel the tension in the air, especially some of the people I'm talking out in California, or in a big city, they can feel tension just building. So you need to hook up with each other. You need to find friends. You've got to. I hope this helps. It's just on my heart. People calling, and it's bleak. But you have to be making decisions to push you in the right direction. Every decision you've made in your life has put you where you are today. It might be some bad decisions that put you in some bad spot. You might have a lot of debt. You might be in a city where you can't get out of. But those decisions, we can change our decision path. Right now we can say, hey, I need to become more out of debt. I need to become self-sufficient. I need to position myself, or if I have a family, in a place where my quality of life is better. I guarantee you my quality of life out in the country is better than someone in LA. I don't deal with crazy people. I don't deal with traffic. I don't deal with smog. I don't deal with pollution. I have room to grow a garden. I have room to animals. I have room to cut my own trees down and heat my house. You have to be where you can be self-sufficient. I hope this helps. If you're a single lady and you're struggling, contact me, southernprepper1@yahoo.com. We can talk. I can give you some suggestions. Even if it's just talking and you can get some peace out of it, or realize I'm not crazy. The crap is hitting the fan. And if you don't be proactive now, you're going to pay the price. So much to say. Hopefully it helps. Encourage each other. If you know of someone that's a single person, encourage them. Help them. Show love to each other. The whole world needs love right now. Do what you can do. If it's just one act of kindness today, do one act of kindness. Thanks for watching.